For some people, a canvas is where they create their works of art, but for Daniel Casas, it's a curb. We're taking you inside Lone Star Curb and Lawn Service.
See, like when I'm doing it, like I'll be looking around, right? Like I got this job. I'm already looking at that. You see how it's faded? I'm like, man, they need it.
Most people drive past faded curb numbers without giving them a second thought. But for Daniel, every address he paints represents something much bigger. Not just a home, but a second chance.
Basically, I go around painting people's addresses, man. I mean, a lot of people have these old faded addresses in front of their house, and I offer my service to redo their address.
It's simple work. Painting faded addresses so they're easier to see. A small detail that could make a big difference when every second matters.
Or use these rugs just so I won't get, so when I spray I don't have to be too careful, you know. But you kind of have to believe in what you're trying to sell, right? So yeah, like I believe that having these numbers out here is a positive thing. It's like, it's gonna help if in case you're in an emergency, you gotta call for 911.
He's been doing this for more than 20 years, and what started as a way to earn a few dollars eventually became the thing that kept him alive.
This type of work has really saved me in the sense that, you know, at one point I was so down and out that, you know, I'm basically unemployable, right? So I was still able to go out and paint some curbs and buy food, pay the light bill and stuff like that.
Daniel says at one point, addiction once consumed his life, hopelessness. But finding sobriety changed everything. Now, instead of wondering how he'd make it through another day, he spends his days helping others, one curb at a time.
You just start to cherish life so much, and you're like, wow, you know, all this time, you know, and then life becomes like such a gift. And then you think about all the people that are still out there. If I could just say something or be an inspiration, not even have to say anything, but just try to be an inspiration for somebody that has lost hope, you know, then it makes my life kind of have a purpose, you know.
That purpose doesn't end when he puts the paint away. At 57 years old, Daniel's back in school, working towards a psychology degree. His hope is to one day help people fighting the same battles he once faced.
I'd like to be able to kind of give back and pass that on, because, you know, coming out of a lifestyle like that and having like this second, third chance at life is just, it's such a gift. It's such an opportunity at life.
Until then, his classroom looks a little different. A bucket of paint, a handful of stencils, and neighborhood streets across the Rio Grande Valley.
When you start taking pride in your work, you take a little bit longer, so you get that gratification, you can't buy that, and then you get those referrals like, hey, they're really impressed, they'll tell their friends, they'll share it on social media.
For Daniel, this was never just about painting curbs. It was about rebuilding a life. One brushstroke, one customer, one day at a time. When
I'm painting, I get in the zone, and I'm totally relaxed. I'm totally at peace, so I can totally immerse myself in just trying to do a good job and just enjoying it, you know.
If you'd like Daniel to paint your curb, he says the easiest way to reach him is by text, and he typically offers next day appointments. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.